Turn to Psalm 75. Psalm 75, and I haven't gotten into my New Year's salutation yet, but I want you to see this. Psalm 75. Psalm 75. Turn my mic down a little bit, please. Verse number 6. For promotion comes neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But God is the judge. He put down one, and He sets up another. So in this new season that we're going in, God wants to bring promotion to our life. He wants to bring promotion to what you're doing. In other words, promotion is a blessing. Promotion is not luck. A blessing is not luck. See, the thing about luck, it may happen once, but blessings continue. That's why you're not lucky, you're blessed. Turn to Psalms 1. Psalms 1. And let's look at this real briefly. Say, God wants to promote me in this season. It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. How am I blessed? I'm blessed because I walk with righteous people. I'm blessed. It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. So if there are people in your life that's giving you ungodly information, if there's people in your life that's gossiping, if there's people in your life that live ungodly, how can you, a child of God, with the Spirit of God, be counseled by something that is ungodly? It's like a marriage couple taking advice from someone that's single. Number 2, nor stand in the way of the sinner. In other words, if the sinner comes around you and he entices you, don't stand in his way, move away from him. Nor sit in the seat of the scornful. You can't sit with wicked people in this season. In other words, when you begin to sit with wicked people, what happens is now you start to take on their consciousness instead of them taking on your consciousness. And what Christians have done, we have taken on the spirit of people that don't have the mind of God. And now we don't have the mind of God at the level we should because we've been counseled by ungodly people. You know, growing up, I wasn't the best person there was. And even when I grew up, I still never matured to the level that I needed to. But one thing I have found out, that when your mother can call you pastor, when your sister can call you pastor, when your father can call you pastor, you have passed the test. My mother calls me pastor. My sister calls me pastor. My relatives call me pastor. It is the highest compliment that I can get. Because most of the time, you cause your family a lot of problems. Especially if you grow up in an urban city. So what I want you to understand is that you must release your hang-ups, you must release your guilt, and you must release your judgment and your criticism in this season. So we're going to play this song, Let It Flow. I'm going to come back and minister just about another 5 to 10 minutes. And then we're going to minister to each of you. I don't want you to be tired, but I want you to go into this season understanding where you're going this year. Because you got to understand there's something that God want to get to you. But in order for God to get something to you, you got to get something out of it. See, you can't fill up a trash can that's already full. But neither can you fill up a bank if the doors are locked. And you're the bank. God just want to open your doors so he can make a deposit into your life. You're the diamond that's covered up with the dirt. You just want to polish it off. Look at your neighbor and say, you're great. Just whisper it. You're great. Just whisper it to him. You're great. Tell him you're great. See, great people can't tell everybody they're great. You ever notice that great people, they don't have to look for jealousy, it just appears. Great people don't have to worry about the enemy finding them, because the enemy is going to automatically know more about you than you know about your own greatness. See, that's the whole plan. You know what? I don't even want to call his name. Let's call him otherness tonight. He's not even worthy for his name to be mentioned among the saints. We put priority on God. God's name was so precious, they wouldn't even call him a name. They wouldn't even call his name. So what you got to understand is that you got to start walking in a realm outside of who you are. Because who you are doesn't represent who you belong to. But what God wants to do is make you a new creation in the state that you're in. So God takes what's broken and fixes it. Say, God is fixing me. Say, God is fixing me. Now, I'm going to close this portion, this segment on this. Remember, this was what I asked you Sunday. Have I given all the time I should have given? In other words, as this year go out, did you really give your all to God? Did you really, when he woke you up in the middle of the night, did you arise? Or was it the baby? When he told you to come to church and you stayed home, but you went to McDonald's instead, or you went to the movies. In other words, let me ask you again, have I given all the time I should? Did you